Hello, doing another HomeShare situation update. I actually emailed CLBC and I asked them why they are getting raises, why the CEO got a substantial raise and the board members, they're getting regular raises, and why ours was so minuscule. I touched on that before. After 10 years, a bunch of us got literally $100 a month. That's it, like after 10 years. So it's a little absurd. And so I emailed them, and the response was no response. They didn't respond at all. I didn't hear back for weeks. Finally, months went by, still no response. I think they just buried the email. And then so I emailed them again and I said, uh, you guys haven't responded to my email. What's going on? I asked the same questions again, why there's such a discrepancy in the raises. And then somebody finally got back to me and they gave just a very dismissive response. They actually said that I was making up the stats of, you know, the CEO getting raises and whatnot. And then I sent them, the screenshots of the raises of the CEO and the board members. And then again, I just didn't hear back at all. And then so, I emailed back a third time and then somebody else answered and then they gave me another kind of runaround. Nobody gave me any sort of direct answer. Nobody sort of, nobody answered the question for starters. So this is not a good thing. This is an organization that does not seem to have integrity at a fundamental level. Like if you as an employee cannot ask a basic straightforward question and get a basic straightforward answer, then there's something fundamentally wrong. Again, I really think that HomeShare is great if you have some time, you have some space, and you don't really need the money. You don't really need to make a living doing it because it's a tough grind. Otherwise, I mean, most of the people I know have side jobs doing it, and there's really not a whole lot of support, especially if you enter the realm of dealing with people with a lot of behavioral issues and that kind of thing. I hate to say it, but the support just isn't there. Uh, you can you can ask for it, but my liaisons tell me they can't really do anything for me. And like I said, you email CLBC and they literally don't even respond uh, to the emails. So I'd be happy to, if someone is interested, I'd be happy to leave your email in the comments below. I'd be happy to send you the entire exchange. As you will see that they didn't even answer. So it's disheartening, and I just wanted to let people know because I would have liked to have known these things when I got into the field. It's kind of like all those addicts that are dying. There's this whole thing going on about COVID, but really we have 4 or 5 times as many people overdosing uh, in the province of British Columbia every single year. We just have like roughly 800, 900, 1,000 people year after year after year dying of overdose deaths. And you know how nobody really cares? Like maybe you haven't even heard of that. And meanwhile, we've got what, 300 people in the entire province dying of COVID. And you get a few less than that where they'll normally die of the flu or whatever. But nobody really cares about the addicts and the overdose deaths. And this is kind of like that's my take on it. That is kind of like they implement the system. They cut the budget to take care of these people with disabilities. They literally cut it in half from where it was with the group homes. They cut that budget in half, and then they just said, okay, you're just kind of on your own. You sink or swim or live or die or crash or burn or what. And I know I can list off the people I know who have crashed and burned in this field and doing HomeShare. So just be aware coming in. Do it, with some awareness and be careful, especially if you're dealing with, like I said, someone who's a complicated person to take care of because you can't really count on the support being there. It's like I said, they don't really care about 1,000 addicts a year dying in British Columbia. That has not been, we haven't shut down the province over that, right? There hasn't been some great kerfuffle of what are we going to do. So they're not really, at the end of the day, it's, you're on your own. So take care. Best wishes to everyone. Just wanted to give an update. Okay, bye bye.